Okay, so I'm live. Alright, I'm going to be. So this is what I'm going to show and all. Okay, yeah, I'm alive now. Okay, so hello, hello. So hello, mic check. Hello, hello. So mic check. Okay. Hello, hello. So mic check. Okay. Hello, hello. Okay. So we'll be playing our first game as white and we'll play e4, pawn to e4. Idea is simple. We'll take the control of the center followed by a king's pawn opening. Our opponent play e5. So we'll take out the knight and just attack. Okay, let me add the sound. Yeah, play sounds. That's it. Now he respond with d6. So this is the Filito defense. Generally, this is a very bad opening as black because the bishop gets to be blocked. So what we'll do is simply develop our bishop. What is he responding with? So he respond with bishop e7. Now here I would go with castling. The idea is simple, castling is important, so I'll do that. Knight to c6. I can play my bishop here, create a pin like this and continue. Else I would find d4, like we'll directly attack the center with this. So he capture, I would capture it back from the knight. So my horsey jumps and captures. He'll take his horsey here, try to attack my sniper. So I will reload my sniper by taking it backwards to b3 and then take out my horsey for defending. Okay, I can order my army to push forward by playing f4 and attack the knight. But then he can move his knight here, you know. Okay, all I have to do is to get that leggy girlfriend and this leggy grandpa. That's it. Oh, sorry, toxic girlfriend and leggy grandpa. Yeah. So he jump in the knight. I can play f4. Else I would say let's take out knight to c3 and continue. So what I can do is playing f4. No, knight take on this pawn. So I would simply develop my pieces. Welcome Shrestha to my channel, and if you have 1400 you may challenge me, or if you want to improve your game you can send watch some of my videos, you can find a lot to learn. x6. Now the main motive is to push g5 creating pawn storm as an available option. So I would play f4. The idea is to attack the knight and the possible moves like bishop here. These are all the possible moves, but then I can simply move my knight here. So that's not a very big doubt. Otherwise, even after this move, I can still play queen e1. Queen e1, then queen g3 for attacking this way. So he played knight to c6, means he is okay, protecting his pieces. Now if I choose to push it forward, because if he try g5 then end passant is the way. So if I push, I'll block the bishop from being pushed, and I think this seems to be a quite reasonable move because my bishop also gets to be opened. Okay, I could have captured this also, because if we take, then double pawns were created and then he could not play the knight to e5, right? So I think I could have taken it. Anyways, knight e5. Now I can give a check by ordering my sniper bishop to go to a4 and give a check and all. Uh, Otherwise, his knight can come here. But then, what's the main reason? Now, the main fact is he's not castling. Instead, he's just playing randomized moves. Now, over here, I would just develop my pieces. Bishop e3, queen d2, and look forward for the sacrifice. I would think for a while and then classify whether I must do that, not do that, and all. Okay, so let's see what he responds. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. If you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. Okay, so yeah, he can castle. Yeah, and he castle. I will play queen d2. The idea is to sacrifice the bishop at x6 and continue. Now let's see what he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Okay, so he respond with the move c5. Now he is attacking our knight. So I can simply protect. If I move the knight here, he may play a6. And if I move the knight backwards, not making sense. Knight here, trying to offer some trades, so that's quite good. Let's play the knight to f3. Now that's up to black. Whether black want to capture, not capture, that's up to him. Okay, so if he will take it, then rook take is the way. Now he declines and play knight to e4. So what I can do is move my bishop here, try to attack this, play x3, and the knight is going to be kind of trapped. Okay, so we'll activate our sniper these ways. Now let's see what he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Okay, so let's see what he responds. Queen to b6. Now he can push the pawn forward, give a check like this. So he is having a very good plan in his mind. Now I can play king h1 and just block these plans. So let's go on with king h1. The queen diagonal is now blocked. Okay, knight check is not at all possible right now. And if I'll play x3, he has to move knight there. And then knight take, pawn take, bishop take. Ultimately, I will have that advantage. Now he respond with knight h5. Okay. So all we have to do is play x3. Right. So let's play x3. If we capture it, then you can go with pawn take on this knight. And that's it. Okay. If we take it, then pawn take on the knight, and you can imagine what are the consequences. Okay, so he does not. Now bishop take on the pawn. If you'll take pawn take it, queen take it, the knight here, that's quite risky also. Otherwise, I find bishop take on knight quite reasonable. After he take, then I play the knight here, attack the queen and this. So we respond with knight here, attacking his lucky girlfriend and the bishop. So let's see what he responds with. Okay, so we can allow this. Hmm. He can play queen d8. So bishop d6. Knight take on this queen. He forgot. Hmm. So pawn take, then queen take on the knight. So queen take bishop. Knight attacking this pawn. I can even push the pawn forward, attack this as an available option. Okay, so he resign. We'll have another one. And we'll be playing as black. So white to play, white go with e4. We'll play the French with e6. He played knight f3, d5, attack the center. He respond with d4. We can simply capture and attack this knight. He can move his knight backwards, try to attack. Okay, knight g5. So what we can do is play knight f6 and defend. c5 can be played. It will attack this center with the queen also. So I can play c5 also. Knight c3 for just attacking it. So we'll take out the bishop, creating pin. And if we try a3, then I have to capture and deactivate the knight. Other than that, I can even play x6 and attack the knight. So bishop e2 was played. I continue with x6. He'll move the knight backwards. If we go with knight take on this, then knight can easily take it because that's a pin. So knight to x3. I can castle or I can play knight here. Okay, so I will just castle and play safe by protecting my king position. He also go with castling. And the knight c6, development of our pieces. Now we'll attack this pawn with our queen also. So f3, I can easily capture. So let's take. Bishop take is the best move. And then queen take on d4 check. If we trade, then I can also take. No. So what we can do is bishop take on the knight. The pawn take, then queen take. Now he can try bishop d2. and try attacking the queen. Okay, so a4 was played. I would suggest knight. So knight to d4, attacking this pawn and the bishop. So we can capture this bishop in the next move. So he responded with rook a3. Queen take knight. Blunder. Anyway, c5. c5 is also a mistake. So queen x4. Bishop d7. Bishop take. Then rook here. The idea is to gain the open file. Okay. He go with bishop take on this. So we also take it. That is a queen g6, offering trades. If we take, then pawn take. The position is equal. Bishop takes, so queen take on this. Now rook has to take, and then rook b8. Force checkmate. He can play bishop here. In fact, the knight can easily go there. So no checkmate. Anyways, let's see what he responds with. Bishop a6. King g7, protecting our pawn and attacking the rook. So all he has to do is protect like this. Okay, rook comes here. So I continue with bishop take on a4. And the position is quite equal. Yeah, bro. Welcome, Trigger. This is an equal position. Rook comes here. All I have to do is play the bishop here and then take it backwards. Just you can protect, that's why. Anyways, so what he is going to respond with? So rook check. I can move the bishop. So I just play king x7. You are down a piece. Yes, but I am having 3 pawns, 3 pawns for a minor piece. That's why. Anyways, moving the bishop backwards. My plan was to play king x7 and bishop here. The idea is to attack the rooks. Okay. He moved the bishop here, and then that's the solution actually. He found a very good move. Now take, knight take. In fact, trading is not at all good. So like just protect my pieces. Bishop c2, and then like this. Play bishop g6, bishop x5, and then try attacking it. So x4. I have a mate. Can you describe how? So bishop g6, I can play bishop x5 and try attacking the rook. Okay, white to play. White responds with rook c3. So all you have to do is protect. I can play rook here. The idea is rook take. No man, bishop is protecting. Mistake. Hmm. Rook b1. King x2. Then x5. H5 attacking the rook. He play rook here. King x6. Bishop take. That's an available option. And then my brain not braining. Bishop take, rook take, king here. Another check, king here. Okay, so check, king f6, and he push x5, x6. No, rook to c7. A4. A3, A2. But then he can simply block like this. Yeah, rook a7, rook b4, then rook take on this. Instead, I can play rook here. Okay. So rook comes here for attacking the pawn. Rook to h8. Takes. And after he takes it, king comes g6, blocking h5. So he responds with g4, f5. Now if we take, then pawn take. No. x5 check. So king moves, and that's what you want. King here, check. King back, rook check. My position will get demolished. If I move king x6, that's quite better. But then he can move this rook here and attack. Yeah. So all I can do, capture, try attacking the knight. He also take. I move the king. He protect the knight and rook take on this. So knight e5. I'll do rook take x5 check. He moved the king, and then I protect rook g5. He moved the king. My opinion. He can move the king, right? No, knight backward. What's the idea? Pawn can take. So that's a draw. King f7. Rook b5. Okay, so if you want, you can send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. Alright. So we'll be playing as black. D4, let's take out knight to F6, G3. So this is the Indian game. Anyways, we'll play G6, Bishop G7, and castling. Quite similar to the King's Indian. So D6, he go with castling. Now I can play C5, or I can even play E5 and all. Okay, so here I will continue with knight D7, knight BD7. He played knight D2, and then I attack the center with C5. He continued with E3. So I'll play rook B8 so that I can push the pawns forward. Okay, now at such cases, if I go with knight take, he is going to play this, right? Okay, I can still afford that. You know why? Because if he play this, I'll protect. I can move here. If we take knight take, this bishop will be open. But he played knight b3. So that's a very good move for development. And all I have to do is protect. So I can move knight. I can move knight here. Open my bishop as well as protect this. So we'll go with knight e4. We'll defend and open up our bishop. He'll take. Knight take it. Now my bishop is open for attacking this pawn. So if we try this, bishop take on the pawn. Queen c2. Now he is secretly defending this. I'll play bishop f5. He cannot push because the knight is here. So then the bishop attacking the queen. The queen goes to d1. Bishop to d3 attacking the rook. Rook comes here. e5. e4 attacking. He take. Then bishop take is the next move. And I also have bishop take on c3. Bishop take on c3 attacking the rook. In fact, both the rooks, right? So I can just take one of them. First of all, let's capture this. He take it. Okay. So I'll take. If he take it, then I'm going to get any one free rook. Okay. In fact, I'll capture this. So let's capture. Now queen take. Now queen take is a very good move as g7 and h8 squares. g7 and h8 squares. These are under his control. Anyway, so I'll just take so that I can play c4 for protecting my bishop. So bishop c3, he can move like this. I can just play f6. Now his plan is blocked. How can he move? Now I can play b5, b4, try attacking the bishop and all. Okay, available options for me. Anyways, if you are enjoying the stream, you can like the stream. So rook comes to d1. Against this, I can simply play c4 for defending it. And bishop d4 was played for attacking this pawn. So this is the big trouble. Because if I play queen a5, then bishop take on this pawn. Means he is having a lot of plans in his mind. Now b6 can be played. Otherwise a6 is not a good move. So I think b6 is the only move possible. And then I can try a5 and then push it. So I'll go with a5. Queen to c3 was played. I continue with queen d6, connection of rooks happening, and try to offer some trades. Okay, I just try that. Queen d2. Now queen here. He can go with bishop take as an option. So if I push the pawn, then queen take on this, and I further push it. But that's quite risky because the bishops are active, controlling this diagonal. So I think pushing is not correct. Queen here, bishop take. Oh yes, I can play this. Queen b4, bishop take, rook take, and after queen take on this rook. So he tried bishop d5 check. That's even better. Now king g7, I can just protect it, So that's our advantage. Okay, so what I'm doing is just offering trades. Bishop take, then I can go with queen take on queen. And that's an easy win. Okay, so let's see what white plays over here. If you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. And if you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. Okay. He played rook b2. All I have to do is trade. So let's just accept. Bishop takes c3. Now still attacking it. I cannot push further. If I push, he take. I also take. Okay, so this time the situation is quite different. And if I push, he take, then I push like this. Otherwise, attacking this, so I'll just play rook here for attacking the bishop. All he'll do is protect. Then I can try h5, g5, try to make some space for my king to move. Welcome Vishnu to my channel. Bishop c6. So I can move rook and attack. Bishop goes backwards, that's our advantage because the rook is now blocked. So the rook file got blocked, so that's good. What can we do is play g5 so that I can play king here. The main idea is that this is a pin, so I need to block this. I'll play king g6 and then I can finally move my pawn. He play f3, so I'll go with h5 followed by g4. The main motive is to attack the pawns. Welcome Lopex Gamer to my channel, and thanks for liking my live stream. g4. He go with bishop take, a very good move, but this is a blunder because pawn take on it, king take it, bishop check. No, but he does not accept. Okay, so that's a very good move. Over here, I move rook here. That's also a very good move. No, not possible. Bishop take is a check. Right? Bishop take is a check. Now what you'll do? Very good plan. So I really appreciate his plan. And I can play rook here, right? I play rook here, bishop take, rook take. Yeah, possible. Anyways, chat. So welcome editor to my channel. Can you be my editor, Mr. iMac editor? How can you be good? So if you want to be a good player at chess, what you have to do is simply learn the opening principles and focus on them. Okay. And thank you very much Vishnu for subscribing my channel. Okay, rook take, attacking it. Bishop d4 is an excellent move for attacking this pawn. Right, this is a very good move. Very good move. Okay, I want to like capture. No, not at all. Okay, if I push, he take, then I push. No, not looking good. So I'll move rook to p3 so that I can push. Else, pushing is better, right? p5, rook check. How can you give check, brother? So there is no way of giving check, right? Now it is possible. But then checks like that is not reasonable. Now this is a perfect example to show. g4. This is obviously my choice whether I want to take or not. So what I'll do is push. I'll block the king from coming here. And he resigns. Okay. Anyway, so if you want, you may send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. I do editing for fun. Yeah, bro, no problem. Okay, so we have another challenge. Okay, so we'll be playing as white. Let's go with d4, the queen's pawn opening. So knight f6. All he is doing is allowing me to attack the center. So I'll just take the control of the center. He'll play d5. Now this is the martial defense. What I can do is hop in my horsey for attacking the pawn. He play e6. The queen's gambit declined. So I can move my sniper. Okay, so let's take out our bishop f4 and then take out the knight. Just create some pawn structures and continue. So bishop e4. Over here e3 is the best move. The idea is to defend our pawn from the bishop. Suppose if we take it, then bishop take is an option. c5. Okay, so he responded with c5, but I don't find a very suitable reason for this. Anyways, now he had played this move, so what we can do is capture this pawn and open up our bishop. After he take it, I'll just take my knight out. That's it. And then I have to just rest. So knight e4. That's not at all working. Exactly, that's not working. I can play rook c1, or even better, I can play queen c2. Queen c2 will just attack the knight. That's why. So he'll go with knight take. No, pawn take it. That's a very good move. Like he is defending and all. All I can do is check. Otherwise, instead of checks, I can. No, f3 seems to be a irregular move. Otherwise, I would say bishop d3 as the good move. Okay. I had to learn the London opening. Yeah, bro, London system is a very good opening. So, how much opening? If you want to be a good player, just focus on one opening. Only one opening. Okay. At least get some rating like 1500 or what in chess.com. Then try to learn something else. Okay. But first, learn only one opening. Anyway, rook to c1 can be played, but the problem is this pawn. This is the weak pawn, right? I just want to, push it right now. And in the queen's gambit, in this what I'm playing, this queen c2 is the very good move instead of pushing. What is your favorite opening? My favorite opening is the Ruy Lopez. In tournaments, I usually to play Ruy Lopez opening. I usually play that. x6. So he respond with x6. I can move a4. x7. x7 is not at all the move actually. And welcome Lionel Gomez to my channel. Okay, so I'll continue with knight g3. The main idea is I can move my rook here. Okay, so instead if he would have developed his knight or played something else, I could have played rook here and created a pin, winning the queen. So that was my plan. Now he go with castling. So he castle, and then I can still play this, else I'll go with knight f5, attacking the queen. So he take it, bishop take it. Now we are having, two open bishops. He can play knight c6, a possible move. And after this, I have to just push forward. So queen f6. Bishop here, sacrifice the bishop. Actually, sacrificing the bishop was not helping, If you evaluate it carefully, you will observe that. It looks dangerous, but it is not attacking a lot. Now bishop here is going to attack this. I'll give a check. Now what's the main reason? The main reason is the pin. Now this is a pin, right? Thank you, Mr. Editor, for subscribing to the channel. I hope I soon get 1 lakh subscribers. Anyways, what I am doing, yeah. So I can continue with f4, attacking the queen. And he cannot play g6. Okay, there are a lot of players, they play g6 and trap the bishop, right? But now he cannot play this because bishop is creating pin. I can attack, and the main plan is I can play rook here, here, attack this. He can play f6, but yeah, so he'll protect the queen, and then f6 is an available option. Okay, now in my mind, there is another move coming, and that is to push the pawn. After pushing, if we try f6, that's possible. So this means pushing, no, I think that's quite better. So f5 is the best move. If we play this, then bishop here. Instead, if we capture the bishop, then I push, queen will be giving check. Okay, so this is going to be a very good plan. I can even uplift my rook here and can attack. So that's just an available option, That's why. So black is having a very good time, 7 minutes 47 seconds, and I'm having 6 minutes. So he take it. Okay. Now he take it. What I'm going to do is push. He can try this. Okay, he play this. Now the squares are under our control. First of all, these are very basic things you must understand. What you can do is play the rook. Play rook here. Attack the queen. Okay, he play knight c6. You can defend, but then first attack. Because now you are attacking the queen. So what we'll do is he'll protect. Right? He'll play queen g5. So rook take, then queen take. Yeah. Bishop here is not correct. If I play rook here, then he'll go with knight take on this. So I think I could have played this earlier instead of directly playing the rook here. Anyway, so let's focus on the solution. I can still play rook here. Rook to g3, but then queen f5. Queen f5, then I think trading is the way. Take, then rook check, king here. No. Okay, so queen h5. Now I'll just take the bishop back. That is simple. I'll play rook here and attack. Literally sack the rook. Brother, if I sacrifice the rook, then queen can also take it. I know what you are talking about. Over here, this was the position. You are saying that I should sacrifice. If I sacrifice, what will happen if the queen will take it? Just tell me. Okay. So rook to g6. Rook g6. Rook g6, queen can take it, brother. So all my viewers trying to be quantum chess. Yeah. Anyways, I can move my bishop f4. Idea is to block the queen from coming here. Bishop f4 and then play this. Okay. So I have already played this move. Queen h4. Quite good move. Rook g6. Pawn take. Obviously that's looking quite bad. Now Oh wow. So guys, do you really want to see the brilliant move? So here's that. Bishop take on x6. What's the main idea? The main idea is if the queen take, rook here, and that's a easy queen win. If the king take, still rook here, and that's a queen win. So sadly, the lazy grandpa is going to lose his life. Okay, he play rook here. Now what can you do is to take, right? This is the concept which many of the players would be thinking right now, but this is not the correct move. What you have to do is attacking the king is your priority. So you will protect your pieces. Okay, now he can play queen here and then you will play rook here. Check. But still that's not a game over. So I can just look forward for making some plans and checkmating my opponent. Anyways. So rook x3. Yeah, rook x3 was the move which I was thinking. Queen e4 and then I'll play rook x3 check. King will go backwards. Now I want to play queen here and then I'll sacrifice my rook. Okay, like this. Yes, brother, I'll sacrifice like this. Just okay. First of all, rook can easily take it. And second thing, why you have to take it? Wait. Rook check, king take, queen check, queen can take it. Oh my god. So my rook sacrifice was not working here. No, mate in 3 is not possible. If I give a check, king will take and queen check, then queen can take it. Okay, no mate in 3. So just take that. Knight take on it. He is trying his best, figuring out something and something. Now I'll play rook e3. Idea is bishop supporting this. Okay, the bishop is supporting the rook. Queen can take it, brother. He forgot. Anyways, no problem. No problem. Okay. So he respond with queen here. Oh, this is a pain. So just play rook here. Okay. So what is he going to play now? Queen backwards. Now just try to checkmate, brother. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. I can move my queen now. If I move queen here, what will happen? Nothing. So I can move, right? I'll play queen f3. Playing protective. I'll just defend and then play queen here and look forward for the checkmate. Simple. So he take it, bishop take. Now to sack the rook. Bro, I cannot sacrifice right now. Right? Try to understand my condition. Anyways. So bishop here. Okay. Bishop x6. He push. Just an example. He can't push. Okay. If he push, then no, don't bring the rook. Instead, bring the king to x1. Just move it there. He cannot push, because the bishop can take it. And what I want to do is bishop e3. Why don't take the rook to e8? Brother, if I move the rook e8, then rook can take it, right? That's why. Anyway, so our opponent has resigned the game. Okay, now if you want, you can challenge me. Okay, so I continue playing. Alright. Anyways, before that, okay. And welcome, rival, to my channel. C4, the English opening. So, English opening. I can play knight f6. Yes, Lepex Gamer, I can play against you. You can send me the challenge, okay? I have sent my chess.com ID and you can search for it and send the challenge. Welcome Manoj to my channel to the game analysis. Okay, I can analyze the game. I'll do that. Knight take d5. Once I buy the membership and get unlimited game review, then I can do that. So knight f3. Queen take pawn. Wait. Over here, you are saying queen take pawn. If I go with queen take pawn, knight f3, and then I'll develop 10 knight c3. Ultimately, I have to move my queen back, right? So it's better if I go with knight take. This is one of the main lines. Okay, I can play that. Now knight f3, I'll take out my knight so that I can play e5. Okay, e4, let's take the knight here for attacking it. In fact, knight here was quite good. Anyways, knight c3, e5, followed by bishop c5 and castling. Or I can play bishop d6 too. So I just choose one of them. So d4, I can take this. His piece activity is quite better. Now here queen take was the best ever looking move. Just imagine what would have happened if he would play queen take. This was a very good move, but he missed that. Now what I'll do is just move bishop b4, create a pin. The idea is, knight take on this. So he just go with castling. I'll also castle and protect my king. Now let's see what he responds with. So rook e1. I think I can play c5. Or should I move my knight or whatever? So that's quite confusing choice for me. Basically, if you observe, why is he playing rook e1? His main motive is to push the pawn forward. Okay, that's his main motive. Who's your idol? So my idol is Magnus Carlsen. Anyways, so here rook e8 is the move which I am thinking right now, but even better I find queen e7. Okay, rook e8. Rook e8 can be played. What if we play f4? Right? Anyways, a3. So let's play bishop c5. Why Magnus? Brother, if you analyze his games, you'll observe that he play moves like that. But all his moves have a particular reason. He is a very good player, man. Knight e5. Knight e5. Idea is to just develop, open the bishop and queen trade. Okay. Pro accept my friend request. Okay, I'll accept. I get a friend request. Okay. What's my age? I am 19 years. Anyways, bishop f4. Queen trade. I can trade that. That's obvious choice. Should I trade? Okay, but I'll resist that. Now knight here for attacking this can be played, right? If I play this, rook here. Otherwise knight here, knight to g6. Now we'll attack this bishop. Where am I from? I am from India. Proud to be an Indian. So what he is going to do is bishop g5. Okay. I go with bishop take on the knight. You might say pawn take will attack the knight and all. Okay, he trade it. So we also take it. Double rook coordination. Double files also. He take it. Now I move my knight, or should I? So I can move, right? Let's play knight e5. Oh, bishop take, knight pawn take it. Double pawns created, right? I feel that I am losing this game. Position is equal, but still, the factors like after he take double pawns will be created and all. Okay. So Mr. Editor is also an Indian. Good. Anyways, white to play. White can go on with bishop take this. That's a very good opportunity. Okay, he is now. I don't know why, but he is doing that. So let's go with rook take. Bishop take on knight was a very good move. Knight e5. Knight e5. Bishop take knight. Pawn f4. Now, no, pawn f4 is not possible. This is creating a pin. Reanalyze what you have written, bro. Anyways, now I'll play knight here. Now what can you all see? You all will observe that I am looking forward for this. But actually this is not the plan. The plan is to go on with f6 and block the bishop. Okay. Now you might say that f6 will weaken my king position. No. Okay, he respond with knight e4, whatever. I'll play f6, attack this. Now I can move the king f7. This position is quite near to the end game, right? So bishop f4. Now what we can do is knight here. I can move that. So let's go with knight c4. Oh my god. Knight take. Plunder. f6 was just attacking the bishop and now rook c1. I think rook take on this is the only way. Rook take on e4. That's the only way. Bishop take f2 and then protect your knight. Okay, he is thinking for the correct move. King here, here, here. So king comes here. I'll take this pawn. No, not at all. Because if I take it, then he play x3. So what can I do is give a knight check like this. Bishop take attacking this. Three pawns. So he is getting an advantage. Okay, bishop d4. He play rook here. I'll move my bishop backwards. And then I'll continue. Anyways, if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Rook d3. I can take, right? Part of his plan. Okay, if it is part of his plan. No, bishop take. Then rook check. I move my king. He give another check. I move my king. He take. So I think I have to now allow him to do that. He'll play check. I'll move the king. He'll play check. I'll move my king backwards. If he take, then I also take. So the game is going to continue like this. Let's play the king. f7. He will give another check. Then I'll move my king. Once again to f8. c5 is better. Wait. So if you are saying that over here, if I play c5, bishop can take this pawn. Forgot? Bishop can take this pawn. So c5 was not a very good move. I evaluated that. Anyways, rook take b7, and as I have evaluated, the game is happening like that only. Rook take this. Bro, this was not expected. Now let's play c5 and protect. Huh? Oh my god, oh my god. What's that? What's that? Okay, so I resign. Hmm. All right. So if you want, you may send me the challenges. Okay, so I get a challenge from this ID. Hmm. Yeah, GM leader. Okay, so friend request. Wait. Okay, let's accept the friend request. Hmm. Yes, Lopex Gamer sent me the challenges like how Black has sent me. GM leader, he sent me the challenge. Okay, you can search for my chess.com ID. I have pinned that in the chat. Okay, you can send it. Now this opening, I know this is quite weird, like no one play e3 and all, but this is the Vance Kirchi's opening. Okay, Vance Kirchi. Anyways, e take d4, knight f6, knight c3. He play g6, I'll play knight f3. Take out my bishop, another bishop, and castle quickly, which is very important. Okay, so let me. Okay, I will reveal one thing very important about Magnus Carlsen. So this is the position. You can observe that e5 can be one of the possible threats after he play rook e8. If this position would be of Magnus Carlsen, what would he do? He would play d5. You know why? Because after this move, if he try e5 in any cost, you can do n%. This was one amazing thing which I learned from him. Anyways, d5, if you try this, you can do n% and all. Okay, castle, no. This is something which I was thinking. I was thinking about pushing the pawns and creating pawn storm. Okay, so first of all, a3, b4, queen d2, complete our development and then continue. So send to a friend request. Okay, I accept it. He play queen b6, play b4. Now with this move, you will block the knight to jump. Okay, he can play knight here. The bishop will be open and all. Then what you can do is play rook to c1. Okay, that's the only possible move. Castling. I can do that. Bishop e3. Bishop e3, queen c7. Okay. So first of all, I'll play rook here. But that's how, like, bishop d2 was better, right? Completely shocking, man. Wow. This game really opened my eyes. Okay, so if you want, you may send me the challenges now. Any challenges? I'm not getting any challenge. Okay, so here I get a challenge. My computer hanging. Okay. Yeah. So here, uh, challenges are not coming. Should I continue with my games now? Okay. So let's play some plates. I'll be playing as white or black. Okay, I'll be playing as black. So I'm playing plates. Let's play knight f6. Overthinking versus reality moment. Yeah, bro. d5, the martial defense. Knight c3, c6. Now this is the Slav defense. Followed by bishop f5. Then knight d7. I'll do that because I know white can fell protect. E6. Then knight d7. No, knight e7. So I'll play knight b7. If we take, pawn take, knight take. No. E6 and then e take. Yeah. So this was the trap. Pawn take it. Bishop d3. I can move my bishop backwards or a trade. So bishop g6. Idea is if the bishop take, pawn take, and the rook file will be open. Now white to play. Let's see what white responds with. He capture. Will also take and open up our rook file. He play knight e5. Bishop e7 blocking the pin. Queen c7 and then long castling. He respond with h4, queen c7. Lopez Gamer, if you want to challenge me, you can send the challenge after this game ends. Okay, then I'll receive your challenge and then we can play. So queen take d7. He can play bishop take. No, queen b3. Okay. Knight e4. Knight take, then pawn take. And bishop take on this is an available option. So here knight take on knight. Okay, knight take on c3. Queen take, no, pawn take, whatever. Queen take on bishop. He respond with g3. Now, as I said, right now long castling I don't feel is safe. You know why? Because he can play rook here and attack like this. Still I will go with castling. Castling is better. Play rook here and then push the pawns. Now just push. That's it. So a3, I'll play queen e4. Idea is to just attack the rook. Okay, let's see what he responds with. He go with castling, so I'll just push b5. What is he going to play? Yeah, queen b4. Okay, now I'll play queen here. The main motive is to block the queen from coming and then push. Okay, if I'm playing positional, this is for every chess player who play positional. Suppose I'm calculating every move. With all this, there are a lot of risk, right? And if we don't calculate, if we miss even a single thing, we'll lose the game. This is what happens. So generally it happens with me. Now he played a move. If you observe carefully, the queen is trapped. Right? Queen is trapped. He cannot move the queen in any of these squares. Anyways, but the problem is you can, how can you take the queen? Right? So you push, he'll take it like this. He can make a way for the queen. So you have to calculate another thing. Pushing, then queen here. Okay, don't push. He can push it. Yes, he can push it. So I think if I have to block this, I have to push it. That's the best move. Otherwise, if you push and I take. So you are saying pawn f5. How is pawn f5 helping? Think for that. How is pawn f5 helping? Anyways, now because I'm playing blitz, I forgot that. So I have to just play the correct moves. Rook here. He is trying to figure out something. Now what you'll do is play rook here, defend, and then all his plan will be blocked. Now he'll think for something else. Okay. Now what we can do is try to attack the weak pawns. How can you do it? You can play queen here, queen here. So queen f5, the main idea is to play queen here and just try to attack. Oh yes, g5 can also be played. So I'll try g5 also. Queen d6. He played queen d6. Now I find a quite good move. Queen d3 attacking this, but he may play the queen backwards. Right? Very easy move. Anyway, so he is thinking for the move. Yeah, he played this. Now, what we may do? How can you protect? Push. Pushing is not helping. Right? Otherwise, you can still attack and have some hopes. It is a draw. Yes, kind of. Anyways, so queen f5, flag him. Brother, this is 3 plus 2. You know, increment. Yeah. Anyway, so look here. Let's play g5. He gonna take, queen take. Try to do repetition. Yes, I'll try that. Rook a7. I was thinking of this, but then after rook a7, okay, rook a7 is not possible right now. Take. Queen take is possible. g5, queen trap. No, queen here. Now I am completely winning. Yes. Okay, let him play that. Just push it forward and let him do whatever he can. Okay, he is thinking. Now you play king here, rook here, give a check. Why you have to take? Play queen e6. Try attacking this. So you can take, else I would say let's not take. And then play rook here. The checkmate coming. Come on, checkmate coming. So should I move the queen? No. Queen g6. I have to protect. Okay, bye bye, Mr. Editor. I don't know how am I able to answer the chat even while doing this. Anyway, so that's an easy win. And let's say bye bye. Okay, so send him a draw. Who said that? Anyways, that was quite good. This is what happens. He was also playing positional. He just made one mistake and he lost. Anyways, so yeah, let's accept some challenges. I get a challenge from this. Who is he? Red Molle. Okay. So he is from Poland. E4 Sicilian Caro-Kann. Caro-Kann. It's been a long time when I played this. What was his mistake? I lost a game. I lost a game, bro. If I could have seen the game right, I could have told you. If you can imagine, then I'll tell. Queen was here. Queen and the king was here. I could have played my rook here and attacked this way. Okay, that's why. Anyways, e5, c5. Hmm. Okay, so let's see what he responds. Bishop f5. Yes, I can play bishop f5, but I don't play like that. Anyways, knight c6. Hmm. Let's see what he responds. Knight c6, I can attack this and all. c5 is a good move, yeah. That's an opening, opening principle. Bishop g4, queen check, then c3. If you take, now this is a mistake. If you are saying queen check, the reason is simple. Queen check, he plays c3. If you take, he play p4. Okay. So bishop e5, what you can do is, now you can play queen check, but then he'll play knight c3. So the best move is e6, opening up the bishop to capture the pawn. And welcome Albert to my channel. Any challenges? Yes, brother. How can I accept this, man? Uh, okay. So he go with castling. I'll go with bishop take on c5. Idea is to open this. Okay. And then play the knight x6. No, not knight x6. Okay, knight x6. If we take bishop take, what am I saying? Knight x6. If the bishop take, pawn take it, and then rook g8. Knight x6, bishop take, pawn take, rook g8 for this open file. So I think this is also quite better. So what you are saying, f6. F6 is also a very good move. You can try that. Okay, that's the very good move and a safe move. You can do that. Okay. A3. Now I want to play a5. Otherwise, let's follow the plan because I can still move bishop back, right? So let's not waste some energy. Instead, play knight x6. If we take, and that's what I want. Okay. If we take, then pawn take, then rook g8. The white bishop take knight. Yes, that's what I want. He play b4. Okay. So now he is not following my script. So bishop b6. I still hope this. Anyways, let's see what he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. So what is he going to play? Knight e2. Okay. But I don't feel this is the best move. Anyways. The idea is that if I take queen c7, yes, I can play this. I can play this. King e7 was something which I was thinking right now. The idea is that this knight is being inactive because of this. A6. I think now it's time. A6, yeah. Then he'll take and I have to accept. Welcome Mind Gamers to my channel. Bishop d4. You are saying bishop d4. Bishop d4, he'll play rook b1. Then so he take, we'll take bishop d4 and then he'll play this. How is that winning pawn? Oh, taking this. Yes, that was a quite good plan. Over here you are saying bishop d4. Bishop d4, rook b1 and I take it. That was good. Anyways, so b takes c6. He go with bishop d2 and then I can castle is a option. Knight f5. Okay. So white to play where white is thinking, and if you are enjoying the stream, you may like live stream. So mind gamers. Oh, so you were the one who I challenged. Oh. Hmm. Okay, so what is he playing now? Alright, so white to play where white is thinking. And do subscribe to channel if you are the new one, because I really need subscribers. X3. Now bishop there, he push, right? Okay. So bishop x5. Why is this the correct move? Tell me. Why is this move a correct move? This move is a very good move. Just tell me why. Okay. So g4, many of you will be like that, thinking about this. Well, I can move the knight here. The bishop is creating pin. The knight can attack the rook. All his focus will be to defend the rook, and then I can protect. Now what is happening after this? What is happening is his position means the king's position will become weak, and at the same time this pawn is already weak. So just take advantage. Okay. Sometimes my opponent makes some good moves without even knowing that he is making a bad move. For example, this. Now he will play rook here, right? That's the best ever move. Otherwise, he will lose the rook. So after he play this, I can move bishop here. If we try capturing, I can still take queen take, and then this file will be open, right? Anyways, queen g5 alternative. So after this queen g5, brother, if I play queen g5, knight take on the queen. Anyways, sometimes what we say miscalculation. We sometimes miscalculate. So bishop g6. Now if we move the king and block this pin, I can still move my knight here because the bishop is supporting. Ultimately, these are the weak pawns created. Now he play knight here. Whatever his main plan is, I don't care. Instead, yes, I can play knight here and attack this pawn. He can try this, then I take it. Let's see what he responds with. Knight take the queen. Knight take queen. Brother, knight cannot take the queen, right? How can he take the queen? Please explain. Bishop d4. So I take, or if I push then take. So I'll go with bishop take d4. Even better, I could have ignored it and play bishop c7. That was also possible. Anyways, bishop take d4. Up to white, he want to take from the knight or the queen, whatever. So queen take it. Now what I can do is play my rook to b8. The idea will be to open up the queen and all, and then castle. He go with knight c5. I will go with capturing. Okay. Queen take. Queen p6, queen here. Queen here, then bishop take pawn. No, queen here, then rook here. Pin is knight. Pin his knight. The knight is not getting pinned with this. And if I play this, then he can move the knight back and attack my bishop. Don't forget. So queen take this. I'll go with rook take on the queen. and castling is something which I'm thinking about. I will do that. So what is he playing now? Okay, he is thinking for the correct move. He play rook to c1. Let's castle now, and then play rook here. Push. Nice time to push and attack. So he goes c4. Yes, you can take or you can ignore, and it will be better if you ignore. So let's play rook a8. If he push, then I play rook here. For the great played by you. Thank you, brother. Just subscribe to the channel. Anyways, take it. I can play bishop here and create like this. Oh, sorry, I forgot. The knight can go back. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Castle. Yes, I castled. And the position is better. Exactly. Thank you, Mr. Lopez Gamer. And rook c3. Just push a5. Oh, yes. Pawn take. Exactly. He could have taken it. If I take it, then that was a checkmate. Anyway, so now what can you do is move the rook back. Even better, I find is x5. But still, rook check. I subscribe to you now. Good brother. Thank you so much. x6. x6. No. Don't play x6. Play x5. That is to attack. If we take, and that's what I want. Bishop will take and attack like this. Welcome Alok to my channel. If you want to play against me, you can send me the challenges. Rook b8 is better. So this was what I was thinking also. Instead of playing x5, I was thinking about playing rook b8. Then pawn can take this. He will get a free pawn. Right? I cannot afford a free pawn like that. Anyways, rook take on. Sorry, what am I saying? A take b4. Yeah. So after he take it, I give a check. And if we play this, expectation. Yeah. Pin. Now I can play rook here. Attack this. Right? You calculate like Magnus. Oh my god. Oh my god. This was legend, man. This was legend. Anyways, look at a3. Now you can take. Okay. Passive rook b8. Yeah, exactly. Rook b8 was quite passive. Now, for some players, rook b8 was looking quite active move. But actually, after calculation and explanation, you came to know that it was passive. Be careful because he has pass pawn. Exactly. I was reading a book. The book name is Under the Surface. This is a very good book. Okay. Now I was reading that this is the pass pawn. He can use to push and promote to a queen. And the power of pass pawns. This is a very good topic which I read. Bishop take x5. Okay, miss pawn d4. No, that is not a miss. Anyways, now yeah, play rook here. Exactly, you have to attack and all. And then play king h7. No. He is kind of trapped. Now he'll think for a while what he have to do, what are his plans, what are okay, rook c8 check, king here. What are his future plans? Yeah. Future plans means yeah. Okay, so I can push and block this and all. Could you write the book name? Yes, I can write. The book name is, okay, let me write. Under the Surface. Okay. I have written the name of the book. If you want, I can try to create some link and send. But let me complete the game, right? How can I forget that? So rook b1 checking here. That's not a checkmate. Come on, man. So push d4, bring the bishop here, and that's how you continue. Okay. What is he playing now? Okay, 18 seconds, 17 seconds. The time is ticking. And let's push T3. Let's push T2. Okay, so he resigned. Now let me add the link of the book. And till time you can send me the challenges. Okay, if you want to challenge me, send me the challenges. Now the name of the book is Under the Surface Chess Book. So let me search. The challenges are coming. No. If you want, you may send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. Okay, so let me attach some chess books and you can order it. I have attached one book and the name of the book was this was another book. Okay, so you all can see the chess book attached, and other than that, let me attach some more chess boards also. You can buy that, and chess clocks too. Okay, so you can send me the challenges. Okay, you have sent me the challenge. Yeah, let me accept. Now, challenges. So let's go on and play against this. How long have you been playing? I have been playing since 2 years. It has been 2 years for me. Yes. Okay. So if you ask for some advices from me, what you can do is uh, you can read some books. But other than that, what you can do is still learn some openings and focus only on one opening and be a better player at that. Just calculate carefully, stop making mistakes. That's it. So bishop c5, let's play c3. Intermediate, so yes, brother. I am intermediate right now. When I live stream, I explain and all. I answer the chat and all. So my focus on the game becomes quite less. Anyways, is still waiting. What? From okay. I'm really sorry. I'll accept that. It's about a system. In my system, I have given a setting to automatically accept a challenge. Okay, so it automatically it accepted this challenge from Alok. Now bishop d3. Okay, so I got this position. Quite good. e6. The idea is if the pawn take, and we continue. Bishop take. Okay. So bishop take was the move played. Queen e2 can be played, but I'll go with knight g4. So we'll go with knight g5. Idea is this. If we try bishop, then I can trade. That's not a tough choice. x6. Knight take on bishop. Okay, so rematch. e4, let's play the Scandinavian. Takes, queen back, knight f6 followed by knight c6. I have to complete my development and then take out my bishop to g4 followed by e6. I can take, or should I ignore? Anyways, take bishop b4 creating pin. then I can move knight here and even pressurize the knight. So he castle, I'll take, double pawns created, and then we play knight here. Idea is to attack the weak pawn. He can simply move it backward and protect, and then we'll castle. Now the move queen h5 was quite common player. The idea was to deliver the checkmate. Anyway, so right now I'll go with knight take d4 for attacking the queen. If he tries something like queen h5, then I can move knight here. Okay, queen e4. So I continue with the move pawn to f5, queen take on this. Knight f6. So this game I am losing this. Anyways, bishop here, x6, and then trade. Yeah. King f7, b6, protection. Protection is very important. And white to play, where white is thinking for the move. If you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. So g4, let's take. After we take it, we go with c5. Then I can move rook here, try to capture and attack and all. So what is he playing now? f3. Okay. I got a very good move in my mind. Rook g8. Rook h8. h5. Rook g8 check. King here. No. So bishop king e7. Bishop to push. Actually cannot move this. Anyway, so let's see what he responds with. If you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. So what he play? King here. I can push the pawn, right? Take h5 pawn? Brother, if I take the h5 pawn, then bishop can take it. Right? No, h5 pawn I cannot take it right now. Anyways, f5 can be played. But I'll say rook here. Now let's give some checks and try to create some weak position. So check, he can bring the rook. Oh, he can bring the rook. Okay, so I'll take. That was quite easy. e5. Now you can play rook here, try attacking. Okay, so let's see what he responds with. White to play where white is thinking. He go with a3. I would continue with rook c3 for attacking this. He can play rook here. I can trade or I cannot trade because I am lower in material, so obviously I have to block some trades. Now white to play. Let's see what he responds with. So he responds with rook d3. Take the c2 pawn. Actually that's what I'm thinking. Wait, take and then rook here. I don't think so. So let's take. Oh, rook check. King take and then bishop take this. Okay. No, that's why c2 pawn was incorrect. Anyways, now protect your rook. Obviously, he'll give a check and you have to allow him to take and all. And that's a checkmate. Capturing was not better. Anyway, so now let me accept a challenge from this Lopez gamer. Yeah, so you can send me challenge, Lopez gamer. So I'm getting, yeah, Lop 360 challenge. I hope I have accepted the correct ID. Diamond member. Okay, so chat, I wanted to ask, is there any way I can get a membership as a content creator? Is there any way? Anyways, I'll play E5 Vienna game. Okay, so you can try that. Okay, let's play knight f6. Let me see if you can really play that or not. Bishop. You can directly play or you can first take out your bishop. Okay, I'll take out, you'll play d3, and that's very important. If you directly play f4, that's a loss. So x3, I'll go with c6. Idea is to play d5 and attack. So attacking the center is going to be our priority. Now what is he going to play? Okay, he'll play knight f3. So I'll go with d5, attacking these pieces. He'll take castle before challenging center. Knight e7. Okay, castle before challenging center. Yes, that can also happen. Okay, so what is he playing now? He can castle now, and then I will also castle because castling is very important. That's why. So bishop e2. Now once again, this is a mistake. Knight take as an available option. So knight take e4, knight take on it, pawn take on it. He take, I'll take, and then he has to take it backwards. Then I can take out the queen and checkmate. Anyways, so white to play. White is thinking for the correct move, what he must play, what he must not play. Okay. So what is white going to play now? White can catch, no, protect his knight. d4. So are you really sure about this? Else I can even take the knight. He take, I take the bishop. Promote to a queen. Should I do that? He can play rook here, try to attack and all. And then I'll go with bishop take on d4. He'll take. Now castling is not at all the correct move. Because after rook take on it, rook will be active, the bishop can come. Queen f3, exactly what I thought. Now I can play queen f5 check or queen f6. So I'll play queen f6, he'll go with queen take, then I'll play g6. I'll try my best to create a perfect position, or should I go with this, queen take on it? I know I will lose one bishop, but then still I'll be ahead one minor piece. 3 minor pieces for 2 minor piece, and along with 3 pawns. Yeah. So I think I can be quite suitable after I take. Okay. Anyways, if you are enjoying the stream, you can like the live stream. Queen take. So knight take. What is he going to play now? Rook take on it. I will go with castling. Now what will he do right now? Bishop here? No, I don't think so. So I'll just accept the trade. Trading is very good. That's why. He take it. So now I will go with bishop take on the pawn. The idea is to attack and continue. Bishop to x3. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay, so over here, white to play. Like white will try to protect, and then I'll also protect by moving it backwards. By bishop f5, try to attack and all. So here he play rook g5. All I have to do is continue with b5, further attacking the bishop. Ultimately, he'll move his back. He can take it backward like this or here. So bishop b3, then a5. If rook take on it, then a4 is a bishop trap. Okay. So he play a4. Okay. He is making some good moves. Now let us push. You gonna take, we take, rook take. No. So we'll take. x6, attacking the rook. Okay, so over here, white to play, and white is thinking for the correct move. Okay, what he can do is simply protect his rook, right? He can move it back over here, or he can, yeah. So I'll move my bishop here, attack. If we try to double up, I play x5. So the problem is sorted. So x5 idea is to protect the bishop. And then I can try the rook here, double up and check. In fact, that will be the checkmate. So that's a quite better option. Quite better available option, okay? So what is he going to play now? He respond with rook here. Let's play the rook, 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 checkmate. Now let's see what he responds. Okay. Bishop g4. So bishop is our g4, brother. Anyways, let's see what he responds with. I'll try rook here, double up and take checkmate. Wow, this was not expected. Now a3 is a great move. You know why? He will play king here. Otherwise, this is already blocking. If we don't play king here, then I am going to welcome my girlfriend. So a2, bishop can take it, right? Hmm. Let's promote to a new girlfriend. No. Okay, so let's capture the bishop. Now he'll take, then I'll take. If we ignore, then I play rook here. Rook to d1. The idea is to promote and enjoy. So rook d1. If we take, then bishop take. If we don't take, then we promote. New girlfriend, exactly. Let me add, yeah. Okay, so let's just go on with this. He take, let's take. Now what he is going to do? We can play rook b8 and try attacking. So I will take the bishop d3 and then push the pawn forward to a4. If we take, no. So I'll go with a3, a2, and please welcome my new girlfriend. So we're gonna promote to a queen, and my girlfriend is on action, delivering the checkmate. Okay, so now you may send me the challenges. If you want, you can send me the challenges. Welcome Peru Pairs to my channel. Pro accept. Yes, brother, I'll accept. What is your ID? Right now, I'm not getting any challenge, you know. Okay. So, oh, all right. Challenges? Who is sending? So that I can accept and continue.